All right, everybody, welcome to Wrestling with Reality. Hope everybody is having a great week. We got Thanksgiving tomorrow here in the United States. Good day. I'm John. Of course, joining me is my partner, Mr. Richie Reardon. What's up, my friend? How are you?
Feel good, brother, man. Glad to be here with you tonight. Grateful for all you guys out there that come and watch our show each and every week and give us your time. And man, we appreciate it. This is gonna be a good show tonight. Getting to watch some Lucha Underground with you. That's gonna be a good time. It's one of my guilty pleasures. Love Lucha Underground. Have been touting it for years. Now you get to experience it, so I'm pretty happy about that.
I love Lucha Underground since we started. I know we just started the first episode, but everything I've seen from them has always been a lot of fun. And I always thoroughly enjoy it. So definitely excited to check out some Lucha tonight. Let's check out the comments first. What is going on? Mazel tov and shalom to you as well, Rabbi Moses. Have a great Thanksgiving. Mine started on Sunday at sunset. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. Lawrence from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. What's up, buddy? Rand is here. Get the muffins,
Get the muffins,
welcome. Jason, what's up? Happy Turkey Day, chitlins. Great to see you, Jason. Congrats to your son. I saw he's out in the semifinals of the state championship, tearing it up. Congratulations. Let's root on those young men, and hopefully they take home an Oklahoma State championship. Jeremy's here. Yes, Jeremy. It is Brett's WCW theme. It is Richie's request, so I put it in this week.
Had to put that on, man.
It's a really good song. I didn't.
It is. You were dogging it at first, man. And I was like,
I listened to it again when you asked me yesterday, and I was like, "This is a really good song." What was I thinking? You know, I didn't always think so, like I said, but I definitely dig it a lot more. It's not as good as the WWF's version, but
oh no, of course not.
You know, it's still really good though.
Yeah. What's up, Ricky?
What about Digital Underground? What's Digital Underground?
I have no idea.
Tell me what Digital Underground is, man. Ricky, what's up, brother?
What's up, Rewind?
Rewind! Brett screwed Brett.
Rewind 1989.
We're going to be talking about Brett here. It might be a good opener to start with that, wouldn't it?
I think so. That's kind of the reason why I picked the song to begin with. I was thinking we were going to touch on this topic. Brett, man, he can never just leave shit alone. He makes amends with Shawn Michaels, and then this pipe bomb comes out. I mean,
so let me accurately quote.
I get that Rewind saying Brett screwed Brett, but I think Vince screwed Shawn.
I don't know. So here's from a recent appearance that he had on the Johnny I Pro show. Okay. All right. I've never heard of Johnny I Pro, but
no idea who the fuck that
apparently it's a show in Montreal. So he discussed the backstage tension of the 90s, and he took a direct shot at Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon. He said the issues between him, Michaels, and McMahon went far beyond normal backstage politics. He suggested that he was caught between two lovers at the time and believed that Michaels used his alleged relationship with McMahon to rise to the top. I think that Shawn and Vince were sleeping with each other. I'm just telling you, I think I'm very close to the truth here. Shawn and Vince were lovers. I'm being dead honest. When I look back, it's like I got caught between two lovers and I got shafted and fucked over. And Shawn was so envious and jealous of my position that he finally had to sleep with Vince to get it. I would say it to Shawn if he was right here. I would actually like to have Shawn come clean and say, look, we're lovers, because I'm sure they were. If I saw either Vince or Shawn here, I would say, I think you guys were lovers.
I'll be honest with you. I believe it.
You believe it?
I believe that they swing both ways. Yeah.
I'm not denying it, but
it's interesting. A little strange. Their relationship was a little strange, even on camera, a little too much, you know.
Brett had more than a few sunny days, that's for sure. I think, even though he denies it, you know, he definitely.
I think everybody had a sunny day.
Marty Jannetty said he didn't want her. He said that she wanted him.
Oh God, I don't buy that for a minute. Fucking you play the Goons fucking tape where they call him a fucking drunk.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
That's totally Marty Jannetty now.
Yeah, Marty Jannetty has come out and said it
Shut up,
in the
you
past.
fucking drunk.
And he's recently started it again, I guess, that, I saw a clip of a headline for that earlier. So this is what we think of Marty's.
I don't know how to answer that question. That's like, who's your biggest match? What the hell? I've been doing this for fucking 40 years, and you're asking me who the fuck's my biggest
All
match?
right, you're a fucking worthless. You're a fucking worthless drunk. Go to hell, you worthless loser.
Thank you.
Go to hell, you worthless loser.
Marty was in a feud with Hannibal this week, too.
What did I just read?
Oh, let's see. There's nothing wrong with going under your boss's desk for a 2-cent raise. You know what I'm talking about, Rabbi? I think he's jealous because Vince didn't invite him under the desk.
Shit.
Sean did kiss Triple H at the Hall of Fame.
That was a weird kiss, dude.
Yeah, maybe HBK and Hitman were arguing over Vince's love interest, and it was all a big gay love affair.
Listen, if you prefer men out there and you're a man, whatever,
do your thing.
Do your thing. But this was a little bit different.
But Brett is just, you think, like you said, they've all made amends over the years, but this fucking guy just keeps taking digs at people.
They made amends. They brought him back. They even had him beat Vince McMahon in the middle of the fucking ring.
Yeah.
Handicapped, you would think the fucking guy would let it go,
Yeah, he ain't letting it go.
He ain't letting it fucking go, man.
No.
Any chance he can get some clickbait to stay relevant, Bret Hart fucking takes it,
I love the worker that he was, but he's just an obnoxious creature.
He's getting bored of them fucking autograph sessions,
Yeah, like
I love cut a promo.
Yeah, I love and respect honesty, but it's like he just takes it too far sometimes.
I think, in this case, Bret Hart, I say exaggerates a lot, but I think in this case, there's some truth to that. There's got to be something to that.
Listen, Vince is into some freaky shit. We all know that.
That's been a rumor that's been around a lot longer than Brett saying this. So
it definitely has. It's always been one that's been mentioned. Jim Ross, I guess, came out and said it was completely full of shit. So, and this actually isn't the first time that Brett has said this, and he's dug around this.
Jim Ross kissed Vince McMahon's asshole. So
yeah. Brett likes to poke the bear to keep his name out there. Yeah, that's for sure. Brett is getting too bitter in his old age. He really is, Rabbi.
He's really turned into Stu Hart. Like, even the look of him, he looks exactly like his fucking grumpy ass dad.
My favorite moment, was at the Hall of Fame or at the WrestleMania this year. I think it was this year, right? When he got inducted or some shit again or whatever it was. He was on the stage and then Triple H was just shaking all their hands and that fucking look on his face, after he shook his hands. Yeah.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Yeah. He's like, this fucking guy is out
here. He doesn't
here.
like Triple H at all. He thinks he's a fucking goof.
He's a fucking goof. And he has no qualms about saying it, too. That's why, listen, I respect it. At least he says what he feels. He's not holding back on it. Do you think he'd really say it to their face if they were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, too.
I do, dude. I do.
The one I want to see. I don't want to see him with Vince and Shawn anymore. I want to see him and Goldberg in a ring together.
I don't want to see that because Goldberg would fucking kill him at this stage.
I want to see it though. No violence.
Yeah, for sure.
Give those two a mic and let Brett fucking unleash on that asshole.
I want Brett to do a fucking roast. That's what I want, a wrestling roast of fucking with Bret Hart. Like, just let him go and everybody.
Anytime you hear him do an interview, there's always something that's just worthy of covering, like we just did. It's like when he gives them, he makes it worth it.
Yeah.
He's got no fucks cared about what he says.
Yeah, Natty Neidhart needs to take some notes on that, man.
Brett and Goldberg, former WCW champions. What if they inducted them in the Hall of Fame together?
Dude, it would be fucking hilarious if Goldberg fucking. Oh my god, that'd be funny, man.
Brett probably bought Sean's Playgirlish. He hates Hogan too. Yeah, he definitely does. He's like the only one, even the ones that didn't like Hogan, that didn't say anything to positive about him when he died. I don't think Brett covered it at all. Even people that weren't big fans of him still put him over even when he died. Brett just didn't say anything, which that had to have been eating him up. He probably wanted to say something. Red Heart said El Dandy is a stand-up guy. He's damn right he's a jam-up guy.
He's a jam-up guy, man.
He's a jam-up guy, man. He's a legit talent. You know? Brett pulled a groin. Yeah, serious groin injury then.
Dude, I heard he really fucking helped out Bobby Walker land those fucking jumps after a while, too. That's why WCW had to let him go, because hard-working Bobby Walker with no botches, the world wasn't ready for that, dude.
Nope. Maybe it was him turning Vince down. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Marty looks like a fucking goon now. Awful. Yes, he does, Jason.
You think Bobby Walker still in his old age tries that fucking move? He's
got a fucking ring in the backyard where he's trying that shit when he gets off the train, when he gets off of a long few days out. Oh, no, he's a conductor now.
No, I know. He's riding the ice train.
I loved Ice Train, man. God rest his soul,
Yeah.
He was one of those hidden gems of WCW I always like seeing out there for some reason. Not that he was a great worker in any way, but my God.
Marty Jannetty's a fucking goof.
He's a fucking goof. Speaking of HBK's Playboy issue, anytime you want to give it back to me, Richie, you can.
Okay.
Brett is the reason why we have these work rate match marks, and I'm fucking sick of it. Good point, Joey.
Yeah, it's true.
Because, it's very true. He didn't lose his leg, Rand, but he was ready to. He had some pretty funky shit with his ankle or something.
Him and Buff Bagwell could have bought a pair of shoes together, probably.
Dude, when Buff Bagwell said that he was going to be the next one to die, if he doesn't start straightening it up, that's when you're fucked.
When Buff Bagwell's saying that about you, you're in a world.
You're going down the wrong path.
It's time to wake up.
Yeah. No, I agree with Joey's statement here about with the work rate shit, and it's a reason why the whole Meltzer bullshit is allowed for it.
Whoa, Jason, whoa.
Is she a rag for Brett and Vince? I know she's an awful worker, and I can't fucking stomach her as a performer. I know that for sure. Other than that, I won't say that, I'm just not a fan of her work, Jason. I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of her face. If there was one woman that you would punch on this earth and get away with it and declare yourself a trans for a minute,
I'll challenge her to a match, I'll challenge with my gimpy leg and all, man. Who's going to tap to the sharpshooter? I'm tapping her with the sharpshooter if I'm taking her on, though.
Yeah, and you're eating watermelon before that, too.
Bro, and I'm going to do like Brett did to Mr. Perfect at SummerSlam 91, where I just yank on that shit in the back and snap.
Yep.
Ugh. Natty's something.
Lazar, come on.
These guys are getting raunchy tonight.
Jesus.
They're getting fucking raunchy tonight. Hitman was no saint either. He openly talked about fucking ring rats and cheating on his wife left and right in his book. So tell Brett to have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. Yes.
Fair
I
enough.
think Buff losing his leg has made him turn his life around. I think so too. I think it was before
I'm rooting
that.
For Buff Bagwell. I just, it's just a funny joke. That's all.
Yeah, he was going down a real dangerous path for sure.
Yeah.
Buff
when
was
when
close.
You're getting fucked up on pills and drinking and then going and riding on a fucking chopper and thinking you're gonna make it. Yeah. No,
yeah.
Not gonna happen.
And he's been sober for a good while now, right?
I think it's been 1.5 years.
Good for him. I hope he stays that way. If he made it through an amputation of his leg, bro,
he's wanting to get back in the ring. If you watch DDP's documentary, he wants to Texas Tornado it.
No, please, no.
Zach Gallen it.
Well, here's another headline this week. I got a little problem with this one, and I'll tell you why after. But did you see Becky Lynch's comments today?
I did, and I was speculating who she was talking about, and I dialed it down to maybe Brock Lesnar. I don't know.
Well, we can speculate on it after, but let's read what she wrote. I don't want to misquote anybody here. So she was on the Something's Burning show. What the fuck, man? Why can't we get one of these interviews, please? They
give you a penicillin shot for that. Later.
Seriously, if you're going on the Something's Burning show, you can come on Wrestling with Reality.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
So Lynch revealed that during her early run with the company, women were explicitly warned about one particular male wrestler. According to her, this individual is known for using his power and control of women's careers, depending upon whether or not they agreed to sleep with him. The worst part, whether they said yes or no, the outcome was the same. He could blacklist them either way. And here's her quote. At the time, it was also stay away from the boys. Don't go near the boys. No, stay away from the boys. But it was certain things like, I'm not going to name names, but there was a guy on the main roster who was like, be careful, because if one, he'll try to sleep with you. If he sleeps with you, then he'll blacklist you. And if he tries to sleep with you and you don't sleep with him, he'll also blacklist you. So there was this line that you had to walk, this tightrope. You know him definitely, but anyway, at one point, it was like, how do you walk this line of, you know what I mean? And she went on to explain that fear didn't stop there. For women trying to make it in WWE, even being in a relationship with someone felt like a gamble backstage. If things went bad, the fallout was rarely fair. So there was this always thing of like, if you get into a relationship and things go south, they're not going to fire the guy. They're always going to fire the girl, you know?
That's a fair statement.
That is, I agree. So she went on and she refused to name the name of the person of who it was. So my problem with this, Richie, is this. You can't make a generalized statement like that and not back it up.
Here's my thing. If you're going to have the courage to come forward and say something like that, go the whole fucking way.
Yeah. Have the fucking cojones.
Otherwise, sit there with your big time Becks and shut your fucking mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why do you even
bring that up if you're not going to divulge who it is? You know?
I'm going to be honest with you. I was speculating and I thought it was either Randy Orton or fucking Brock Lesnar.
I would think it's probably one or the other. I think it's probably the first one.
And I'm thinking Randy Orton pre being with his wife, you know?
Who do you think, Jeremy? What do you guys think? Who do you think she's speculating to? Rabbi says
it's not Hornswoggle.
She's talking about Seth Rollins. Oh, Jason gives a good one here. Alberto Del Rio.
I doubt it.
Did he have enough stroke, though?
No.
That's the thing. I think it might, if I'm speculating, and once again, this is just speculation, folks. We're all going off of Becky's fucking interview here. I think it's Randy Orton.
It could be Randy Orton.
Yeah. I think it was Randy Orton if it was me. Jeremy was saying, I think Dolph or Johnny Ace. Not Dolph.
Nah.
Dolph
never had fucking stroke, man.
Yeah. He could get whoever he pretty much wanted. Johnny Ace is a stooge, so I don't think it was him, but could be.
Johnny Ace was fucking the office rats.
Yeah, he was fucking Vince's sloppy seconds and thirds, you know? Like, I don't think it was Johnny. I think it's probably Randy.
Yeah.
You know? That's my opinion, maybe. But I don't know who else could it be. Vince McMahon.
I'm thinking it's Randy because she said it's a wrestler, right?
Yeah.
So Brock or Randy are the only ones that have the stroke right now in the back in the locker room. It ain't Triple H.
No,
he's fucking dumb.
He's not Vince dumb on that one, man.
I mean, he probably fucks somebody on the side, but he ain't that fucking dumb to do it with a wrestler, unless it's Charlotte Flair.
Becky and Lacey Evans having a Twitter war, picking up steam again after the statement. How did Lacey Evans get involved? You know, how did she get involved in that one?
Becky Lynch is so fucking deployed, dude.
I'm not saying he didn't hit on every woman in the back, but he's not a guy that had stroke, you know. What stroke did Dolph have?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, how could he get? It ain't AJ Styles.
No, and she was alluding to like way before that when she first came in, Jason, which I think she like first came in like 2012 or something. You know, she's been there for a long ass time now. Right. So I AJ wouldn't have been there at that point, you know. And he's never a guy that I think had a lot of clout, and he's a classy dude. I mean, that's the thing I don't like about when you make bullshit statements like that.
Because then you have to sit there and speculate. Just
yeah.
If you got the balls to bring it up, then fucking say it all or shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
Why bring it up if you're not going to do it? You know?
Yeah.
You're more complicit.
That gives women a bad name when you do that shit. Rewind, it ain't The Undertaker. Come on. No, it ain't him, bro.
Probably not, no. Batista, I don't think he was really there much at that point either, Jeremy. Could have been, though. He's a known, he was a known fuck boy backstage for a while, but I don't think he had enough stroke. I think Randy would have been that had enough stroke. When you're talking about being able to blacklist people, Randy was the type of guy that I think could have blacklisted people. I don't think it was Brock, though. I don't think Brock was dumb enough to shit where he ate too much, so to speak.
It's Brock, Randy, or fuck. I mean, could we go as far as to say John Cena?
No, because she praises him to the moon all the time. You know her; she's a big mouth. She wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Ricky says The Rock, but he really wasn't around that much back then, Ricky. You know, when she first got in, he really wasn't around at all. Some people have said this one too. I don't think it's him.
No.
You know, I don't think it's him. I think it's Randy.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's Randy. Now, apparently Randy's changed around his ways a lot. I'm sure he's still got some crazy Randy Orton in him. But I think he's probably a lot different person than he was back then. But honestly, like if you were her and he was really trying to do those things to girls backstage and the girls that were backstage, if that was him, even if he changed his ways, would you really still want to look at him and give a shit about him? I wouldn't care if he changed his ways. I would think he was a scumbag. You know? I don't know if Roman had enough stroke till probably about the last 4 or 5 years, Jeremy. So I don't think it's Roman for that reason.
I don't think it's Roman because I've never heard anything bad about that guy.
Yeah, he's never been a guy that you've ever heard those backstage scandals about him. He seems like a guy that comes to work, does his thing.
But
takes
who
care
have
of
you
himself.
heard those about?
Randy Orton. Yep. It's just he was a notorious scumbag.
Remember what Terry Reynolds said?
What did she say about Randy?
She fucking cornered it, or he cornered her in the locker room and took his towel off and all that shit. She told him to get away from him. Get away from her, I mean.
He admits a lot of things that he was an asshole and he made some very wild decisions. I don't think he would ever admit to those things though, but he's the only logical real choice to me.
Yep.
It really is. He's the only logical real choice to me, which I think once again, if you're going to call somebody out on it, you got to sit over there and
go the whole way.
Yeah. You know, look at how it is in America right now. Everybody's pissed about the Epstein shit and they want fucking names because you can't say that this is the greatest tragedy ever, you know, and all these awful things about what happened without listing the people that were fucking involved in it. You know, you have to. You can't.
They're going to start having a fucking WWE Epstein file storyline, or what?
They might. I mean, can you imagine the fucking skeletons in that place, bro?
Dude.
I mean, you had the Ring Boy scandal back in the day,
and you know, Vince McMahon has it fucking deep locked away where he could release it anytime.
Amen.
If he did a tell-all book, dude, it'd be the hottest selling book ever, and WWE'd go out of fucking business.
He would blow everybody out, whoever did anything dirty, man. He would, because he's vindictive enough to do it like that. Like he would. Like, but there's been so much scandal through the years. I think WWE does have their version of the Epstein in regards to bad things that have happened there. I'm not saying it's with children necessarily, but they did have the Ring Boy stuff. So you can't even put it past that because I'm sure there's way more to that than even meets the eye that we've all heard through the years. How many lawsuits did they have against him? You know, this shit has been going on.
There was like a black ring announcer.
Yeah,
that I started reading about.
Did you see the one about the female one, Mike McGurk or something? Yep. And then they had the black ring announcer. He was the one molesting the boys with Pat Patterson, apparently, right? Yep. I mean, there's a lot of skeletons.
And I guess Vince just told him like, "Hey, you need to knock that shit off." You know, like
they slapped them all in the wrist.
Anything.
I mean, Piper would say the stuff about Patterson doing things to him when he was a young guy, you know. And I think we talked about that a few weeks ago with the Legends house when it came up here when they were together. The awkwardness.
Could you imagine Piper when he walked into the Legends house and realized that Pat Patterson was in the fucking same show?
He must have wanted to kill him.
How repulsive. And then Piper was like a fighter, dude. Like he would fuck you up on sight, you know? So like how repulsive must he have felt when he saw that fucker like making it like, "Oh, guys, I'm gay. Isn't that brave?" Like Piper was like, "No, motherfucker, it ain't brave." You know? Like,
yeah. I haven't seen that shit in years. I'd have to go back and rewatch that again just to see about it. But you could tell the awkwardness between them.
Yeah.
And how much he did not want to be around him. And it really surprises me because Rowdy was the type of guy to always go at people.
Yep.
You know? I mean, there's the legendary story when he got mouthy with Nash and Nash had enough with him. And fucking finally, I think it was in Detroit actually. And Piper came in and got in his face and was going at him. And Nash had to knock his fucking ass out because, you know, Piper was that scrappy type of guy. It's hard for me to picture Rowdy as the type of guy to really take that too, you know?
Right.
It must have ate him up to come there and see that. Trivia question for you. Apparently, before Becky married Seth, she dated Finn Balor, who helped train her, etc. in Ireland. Yeah, absolutely. I've heard that many times. She talks about him like he's like the second coming all the time still, which is always really interesting to me. Becky did break the John Cena toy. Becky and Rhonda did have what could have been a lesbian affair.
You
I don't
think
know.
Vince McMahon had a Dr. Thugonomics toy in his bag?
Probably. He had a genetic jackhammer one, that's for sure.
Dude.
Mel Phillips, Pat Patterson.
He had a Vader. It's Vader time.
Wow, this is great. Mel Phillips, Pat Patterson, Terry Garvin. They were known as the Cream Team. Jesus.
Oh.
Pat Patterson got arrested in Montreal for being at a men's club, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, he was notoriously a homosexual for sure. He was like the first openly gay wrestler that ever like came out and was open about it, if I remember correctly.
He came out on fucking Legends House.
Yeah, that was Mike McGurk you're thinking of, Laza, and she had sued them too. So yeah, she sued them and won enough money, I think, to probably last a lifetime off of that lawsuit. So she had sued them. She was I think she was their first female ring announcer. Yeah. Do you remember Mike McGurk with the blonde hair?
Yep.
Boy, we're getting old school tonight. Well, those are some scandals to kick it off. This is some scandals we're going to kick it off with tonight. All right, so let's look at Survivor Series before we get into Lucha Underground a little bit. Survivor Series is this week, and you going to be watching it?
Yeah, I'll be watching it. And, I don't buy the hype that Paul Heyman's given, but yeah, I'll be watching it.
Yeah, what was Paul saying today?
Paul Heyman said it's going to be the greatest war games of all time, and that's speaking pretty fucking bold there. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's saying it because all his guys are collectively in it, and that's all fine and dandy. I understand you got to tout that your guys are in there that you brought up and mentored and all that fucking shit. But to say it's the greatest war games of all time with the names and the likes of the people that have been in it before, you're out of your fucking mind.
Well, he went as far as to say that it's going to set the main event for what the main event at WrestleMania is going to be, basically.
Well, it will. That doesn't mean it's the greatest of all time, though.
Yeah, that they have to make it a landmark because if they want to sell out Las Vegas, that they have to make it a landmark thing. Well, they went to Las Vegas last year, so they're going to do it. They're going to do well there, and they're going to do their thing. They obviously went back there for a fucking reason. Yeah. I can't see this being some monumental and huge, amazing thing. I don't know what they could pull off at the end that could make it like that, where it could be one of the biggest moments, They
ain't got anybody to do that with, man, to be honest with you, like...
These are all recycled feuds that we're having for the most part here.
When Brock Lesnar came out, I was just like, no. Like, why? Why the fuck? I know you recommended this for a storyline. We even talked about it, that it would be a good thing. But then when it happened, I was just like, this doesn't feel right. I don't know.
Yeah, the midget thing that they did with Dominic Mysterio this week was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch Raw, but that was the one highlight that I really enjoyed, was that Dom segment. Dom is just tremendous to me. But he's got
Jeremy seems to think that Dom Guerrero is going to reclaim the title.
I think Dom Guerrero gets the belt back this week for sure.
Yeah, Jeremy, I don't know, man. That's pretty weird.
Rabbi, I think you might be right. I think Richie's calling you Jeremy, but it's okay. I know it's not. He's doing his research though right now. He's getting some research for us.
You know that Rabbi's not Jeremy?
I don't know. He's not.
How do you know that?
I just know. Jeremy swore to God, and Jeremy's a holy man. So I don't believe that Jeremy would ever do that. So I know it's.
Did Rabbi swear on his yarmulke at the same time Jeremy swore to God?
He didn't. But if Rabbi did, I would believe it. He has been a man of his holiness here. Okay.
Rabbi, if you don't even have to show your face. If you just turn around and show me your yarmulke, bro, we're all good.
Richie will know then. He'll stop bugging you about it. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Nah, I don't want to see a triple threat with that. Would you?
That'd be retarded. I don't want to see Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar anywhere near a WrestleMania main event.
I could see the Cody heel turn coming here, Rand, to maybe be that big, huge moment. I've said it all along, like that. I think Cody and Paul together is the real money.
Yeah,
like that's the real money. But I don't think it shouldn't start now. Like it's gonna be a little bit before it does.
Rabbi's Vince McMahon.
If Rabbi's
it was Vince, me all along, Austin.
So Jeremy did send me something about the top
Jews?
guys. No, he sent me his stuff with the top people that were in the company at the time that she's talking about. So here's the top upper
You
card
don't
guys.
even know how to spell yarmulke, and you call yourself a rabbi? Come on, man.
I don't know how to
Come
spell it either,
on.
to be honest with you. Here is the top talent at the time that Becky's
Work on
talking
your
about.
gimmick, kid.
Okay, so Jeremy sent this to me. Here's the top talent at this point in time. Okay, so you had, at this point, this is the upper card wrestlers that they had. These are the only people that would have had stroke here, potentially. And most of these people wouldn't have had stroke anyways. The upper card wrestlers at the time were Dean Ambrose, John Cena, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, The Undertaker, Sting. That was only for a year, so it can't be Sting. Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, and Triple H.
It's either Randy or Brock.
It's either or, man. There's no way it's not one of them. It's Randy, though.
It's Randy, but I could see Brock doing it too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially with the allegations that came out against him with the things that he wanted.
It's
definitely
Randy. It's definitely
Randy.
Like if I'm thinking in my heart and like trying to think of,
because Brock wasn't working a weekly schedule all the time too, right?
Randy.
Yeah, Brock was not working.
And Randy probably was one of those guys that was like, "Hey, if you say anything, you're fucking fired." Like,
yeah,
you know.
Here's the mid carders at the time, and these are all mid carders at best for most of these guys. Bubba Ray Dudley, Cesaro, Jericho, Devon, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, Jay and Jimmy Uso, Mark Henry, Ryback, Tyson Kidd, Alberto Del Rio, Big E, Big Show, Bray Wyatt, Kane.
Chef Jared has the stroke.
Yeah, he does have it. Tyler Breeze, Xavier Woods, Rusev, The Miz. It's Randy Orton.
It's Randy Orton.
There's no way it's not.
Who else could it be?
Him or Brock. That's it.
Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
You know,
we already know he had his fun.
Yeah.
We already know he had his fun. It's got to be, you know.
I think it is.
It's got to be 100%. My yarmulke is holy and I won't show it, he said. Did she say whoever was, she did get his number? I don't think she said anything like that, Jeremy, in it. All right. Survivor Series, going back to it for a second now. Here's the card for the night. All right. We got opening up is going to be, well, I don't know the match order, but this is the matches for it. We have Richie's favorite, Nikki Bella, and she's taking on the women's world champion, Stephanie Vacker. Who's taking this, Richie?
It's Valquay.
She's not in France right now. It's only when she's in France
You're
that
not
she
French,
does.
Pete.
You're not French, damn it. Who's taking it, Nikki or Stephanie Vaquet?
I'm going Valquay by whatever she wants.
Yeah. Hopefully she hits that beautiful move, the Devil's Kiss or whatever.
She will.
Yeah, I love that move. That's a beautiful sight to see. She's one of the hottest females in wrestling right now, in my opinion, by the way.
I think they both are.
Oh, they're both beautiful. Don't get me wrong. As much as I detest the Bellas, Nikki Bella is a beautiful woman.
Yeah, I don't detest them. They're Arizona natives, so can't detest them.
I think they're some of the worst piles of shit in wrestling, up there with Natty Neidhart in regards to their talent.
You think they're as bad as Natty?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Wow.
Awful.
That's saying something.
To claim that they're legends is disgusting to me.
Yeah, well, you know.
They're fucking dreadful.
Michelle McCool's, you know.
She's fucking sucks too, okay?
I'm going to be real with you, bro, and I'm going to go as far as to saying this. Michelle McCool is probably one of the worst divas of all time.
And is an obnoxious fucking human being too.
Her gimmicks sucked. Her storylines sucked.
Everything.
It was so bad that they had to cut the women's championship in half because they sucked.
That other girl that sucked too, Lay Cool or whatever they were.
Yeah. She carried half a belt. You know? Like, that's how bad you sucked. WWE didn't even believe in you enough to get the fucking whole belt on you, so they cut it in half.
She literally has ruined so many people's opinion of The Undertaker after he dumped his co-host to go with her and do that dreadfully boring, fucking awful podcast that they do. People hate it. They hate her. She's unlikable. She's terrible. She's fucking horrible. Dreadful. And he acts like a ballless bitch to her. And
it's pretty cringeworthy when you see where he came from to where he is now. It's like,
dude, he's one of the cringiest dudes to watch out there to me now when he's with her. They'll read like the hate questions or hate things people say, and he acts like it doesn't fucking matter and all this shit. And that
it bothers him. It bothers him.
Oh, it eats him up, and he deserves it.
Yep.
He deserves it. I know people like put the Undertaker up there, the fucking Holy Grail and everything like that. She's horrible, man, and she makes him horrible. And I lose a lot of respect for him as a human being with how he dumped his friend like that. You know, like you don't fucking do that to people like that. No. The guy was a good dude, anyways. To him, it's not like he was an unreliable host or a bad guy. He was one of his best friends like that. I get switching off sometimes. Lord knows I've done it, before with people. And it doesn't mean you don't love them as a friend. It just means that sometimes you got to move on. But for him, he did it because his wife wanted some spotlight and was getting none,
Yeah.
That's to me what it was, It wasn't a matter of a difference of opinion, which if you have a difference of opinion or agreement or you're not meant to be together anymore, that's fine. But when you just dump people like he did just to get his wife some more fucking clout for her ego, that's when I have a problem with it.
No, I have a problem with it too, dude. It's bad. It's really bad.
I think the Bellas suck, though, and I think they're overrated, and I don't think they're pioneers at all. And I think Nikki Bella's beautiful and all, and I think Brie has the worst fucking theme music of all time. And if I never saw the Bellas on my television again, I wouldn't.
What was her theme music?
Okay, hold on. You don't remember?
If you look, then you can't touch.
No, that's Nikki's. Brie has the worst theme song ever. You hold on. It's so fucking bad. It's the most obnoxious thing that I can't believe I'm actually gonna fucking play it, but there we go. Hold on. Let me just make sure this is the one. It's probably one of the worst theme songs of all time. I can't believe that they would put this shit out there.
Yeah, they did it on that LFG show. They put McCool in place of fucking Mickey James.
Yeah, and Mickey James is a real fucking professional.
Legend.
Yeah. One of the best in-ring workers of the last 15, 20 years. So, yeah. All right, here. This is Bree's song here.
What in the fuck? We're going to get kicked off of Facebook here.
It was only 10 seconds. Isn't that fucking awful?
Oh, my God.
Rabbi says Natty's a legend and a Hall of Famer. Fuck off, Rabbi. All right.
Oh, now you're not friends with Rabbi anymore.
I am a nice man to him all the time, and he does that shit. He says those things.
Yeah.
That could get you suspended. Right there.
Suspended.
You could get suspended for that shit.
You're getting banned, Rabbi. You're going to have to come back as a Muslim character now.
And what the fuck was Brie mode? I know, Joey. She was horrible. And that is the worst theme song fucking
and
ever.
The worst nickname, by the way.
Yeah.
And the dumb bitch when she would throw her husband's signature move, the kicks.
She couldn't even do it.
She knocked somebody out doing it.
Didn't she knock somebody's like fucking tooth out or something doing it too? Yeah. I think it might have been Natty that she did it too.
I hope so.
I think it might have been Natty. I don't know. I'm not playing her fucking music. No. No.
Not playing her fucking music.
Did he just call me a goof? Yes. You fucking goof if you like Natty like that. Mickey James is the Jane Fonda of pro wrestling.
Hey, you got to put Don Fry up now. Rabbi's a fucking goof.
Okay, when you're fucking talking about her.
No, Mark Kerr's a fucking goof. He's a fucking goof. Jeez. Anybody who knows him knows he's a goof.
What do you think about The Rock apparently playing him in a role about his life, I guess?
Rock's a dumbass to do that. He should pick somebody better to represent. And Kerr ain't the one. Drink the water. Kerr's a fucking goof.
In what way?
That's what we think of fucking Rabbi's Natty comment there, okay?
In every way, shit.
Love you back, Rabbi. It's all good, buddy. You can get suspended by John or disciplined by me. You pick, Rabbi.
I think you want to go with option one there, bud.
Yeah. Becky was talking about Johnny Nitro. Yeah, I don't think she had any...
That's Natty Neidhart right there.
Are you fucking serious? You're going to get suspended now, too. Hold on. He's getting muted for a period of time after that. He's getting put in timeout after that. What the fuck, man? We've been through thick and thin together, and you play that shit.
Yeah.
You play that shit? What the hell?
I'm sorry, dude.
It's Thanksgiving, the holiday
I
season.
know.
It's the gift of
I
giving
know.
and love, and you're gonna do that?
I play the fucking hateful tune. God.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Becky was
tonight now.
talking about Johnny Nitro. I doubt that. He was long gone by then.
And he was never a big star in any way.
Yeah.
You know, he was a good worker and shit, but he was never a big star. I love when he drinks from the horse trough.
That's my favorite part of the whole fucking thing.
Oh no,
let me get a drink of water.
Let me get a drink of water.
And he doesn't even drink it. He spits it out of disrespect for fucking Mark Kerr.
He just can't swallow that horse water
because he said his fucking name.
Nope, he can't swallow that water just to spite Mark Kerr. Can you imagine if they got those two back in the building together again?
I'm telling you, dude, if I could pay for a fight in this day and age, it would be Mark Kerr versus Don Fry in the BKFC, man.
Dude, Don is
fucking hilarious.
Don is gonna fucking get back and disregard the 2 broken backs that he's had and all the surgeries that he's had. Don's gonna get himself into the best shape in the world, and he's gonna pull like he did with that guy in Pride, where they just rock him, sock him, and he's gonna knock Mark Kerr out, man.
That guy's actually passing away here pretty quick. He looks in really bad shape in the hospital bed. The guy that Don Fry fought in that fight.
Oh, really? The Japanese guy?
Yeah, he's in really bad shape, dude.
Oh, that's terrible.
Don Fry said in an interview, I watch his YouTube channel regularly now after we've been playing the fucking goof shit. But we should do a fucking goof of the week, man.
Who would be the goof of the week this week, you think?
Bret Hart by far, or Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch. Yeah, I like the goof of the week. Let's do the goof of the week every week. We always get some good news. Let's definitely do the goof of the week from now on. Yeah. My vote for the goof of the week this week, you guys cast your vote in the comments. My vote for the goof of the week this week is definitely Becky Lynch.
She's a fucking goof.
She's a fucking goof. Who's yours? Brett, Becky, somebody else?
Yeah, Becky. Bro, I mean, if it comes out that it's Randy Orton, then yeah, Randy Orton, but fucking she doesn't have the courage to fucking say it, so she's a fucking goof. And then I'll even go one further. Fucking the guy who wrestled Penta this on Monday.
Oh, Solo.
Yeah, Solo's a fucking goof for injuring Penta for a fucking year.
Yeah, 6 months to a year. They're saying he's going to be out. Where did he get hurt? What was it?
I don't know. I don't know, but when I heard it was Solo that injured him, I was pissed.
Yeah, I think it was his knee. You guys tell me in the audience if I'm wrong here, but I think it was his knee that he got hurt on. So terrible to see he's going to be out for a year. That Lucha Bros reunion they were going to do in AAA is not happening now.
Yep.
So, I mean, I didn't see how it happened or anything. What happened?
No idea.
Weren't they on the outside or something, guys? Rabbi's going for Goof of the Week Rewind. I think we know who.
Rabbi, I mean, you're a fucking goof, so you can't call someone else a goof when you're a fucking goof already.
And Rewind would say it right to him. Rabbi doesn't want to get on camera for it.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish off on the Survivor Series cards. So Stephanie Vecker and Nikki Bella, you're going with Stephanie Vacquia? Vacquia, sorry. My French is loose. So
I'm thinking Nikki Bella's going to win.
Oh, no way. I think Stephanie's winning this one, bro. I think she's holding the belt till WrestleMania at least. I think they're going to give her a long-ass run.
I think they'll give it to Nikki, and then they'll have her win it back at Mania.
God help us if Nikki gets the belt. She has looked terrible every time I've seen her in the ring. At least not physically terrible looking, but physically in the ring. Her ring work. Oh, God, she's bad still. Oof. Dreadful.
Yep.
Next match, Intercontinental Championship. John Cena taking on the GOAT, Dominic Mysterio.
I'm just going to say this. Like, if they don't recreate, if the John Cena wins, we riot sign. Like, I'm not happy, first of all. Secondly, fucking Dominic Mysterio better win or we better all fucking riot, you know? Because John Cena does not need the fucking Intercontinental title. I'm sorry.
Do you think they take it off him, though, or you think they keep it on him and have retire with it?
They got it. So there's one of two ways you can go about it. The winner of the tournament's the one that gets the Intercontinental title, or you give it back to Dom. I think Dom needs it.
I think he does too, and I think it's going to hold him over till next year when he does some more mainstream stuff. So,
and I think he wins it by cheating. You know,
shoulder. Jeremy said Dom's got to win it by cheating somehow or another. I mean, John's got 2 wins on him now, so Dom's got to get the win here. I'd be blown away if they kept it on John and put it into his final match, that he ends up doing in a couple weeks. So I'd be blown away on that. Dom's got to win this to me too. It's the only way to do it.
I think Rand might be onto something here. Maybe Liv Morgan cost John Cena the match.
Oh, good point. Yeah, because she's ready to come back anytime now. I guess she's been in the back a few times, right? Good point, Rand.
Mm-hmm.
I love those two paired together. I think they're phenomenal with one another. I just got to say that. Liv Morgan used to be one of my least favorite characters for the female performers too. She really turned a corner with me with her work with Dom and the stuff that she did with Rhea Ripley over the last year and how she's developed and worked on her character. And I'd say she's one of my favorite female performers in the ring. And I root for her all the time now. I really, really. That's why I say I'm a fair critic. I liked
her in the Riot Squad even.
Oh, I didn't. That blue tongue shit was ridiculous. Ugh.
Yeah.
I love when Dom Guerrero pays homage to his dad all the time. It's
Eddie Guerrero, yeah, for sure.
Yep. It's great to see Rabbi. He's a very respectful young man to his father. So he did an answer. I was listening to part of it earlier. It was a decent interview. So I was listening to part of that earlier, Laza. So Ariel, if you get to go on Ariel's podcast, you're definitely getting some views. So good for him. And he's definitely creating some buzz for that Juggalo Championship Wrestling. So
sure.
I think their experiment is paying off well for them. It looks like their numbers have gone up a good amount. I've heard Violent J on a few episodes recently of different shows and podcasts. I heard him on with JBL and Conrad this week. He's a really nice guy, Violent J, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He seems so down to earth and so appreciative for everything that he has. I root for him just based upon his personality and his work ethic that I hear.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm a juggalo myself. I think that they're good people. You listen to their music and you don't get the full perspective of them and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, he's a humble dude. He's grateful for what he gets, and so is Shaggy Two Dope, man. If you ever hear him talk, he's cool as shit too. And they both, man, respected the wrestling business so much. That's why they started Juggalo Championship Wrestling. They were in WCW. They were in WWF. They love wrestling.
People put them over too like crazy. I know, the crazy statement Vince made about the work ethic is just as much as Vince McMahon. I know that's very subjective to people. It's hard for people to believe. But you hear from a lot of pros, Kevin Nash puts them over like crazy. People that have all worked with them and JCW through the years or at their shows, guys like Kevin Nash, JBL, all of them, sit over there and just talk. And these are, true legends of the business. And there's so many others, I'm sure out there that have worked for them. Ron Simmons has said the same
Vampiro.
thing. Yeah, Vampiro, all of these guys, that they are just class acts to work with, that they run a phenomenal show, and that they're very passionate about what they do in their fan base, and they legitimately care. It's not about money to them necessarily. It's about their love, and they love the business. So I'll throw this out there to you. We're always fair people to go and watch things and be a critic of it. We should watch a JCW show one week on the air here and check it out.
We should watch an old one, and then we should watch a new one.
Let's do it.
Let's watch the one that Scott Hall. Let's either watch the one that Vampiro appeared on or the one that Scott Hall appeared on.
You pick it for one that we'll watch on them there, and then we can compare them. I want to like something, and I don't have any disdain towards any of those people that are there. Vince is, people think whatever they want of him. He's a guy that's been around and did a lot of wonderful things in the business too. When I hear Violent J, I want to watch his stuff and give him a shot, because he's a nice guy, man, and he cares about what he does and he's passionate about it. Not that he needs us. They have a real huge audience. We're just a couple of small time guys, but I'd like to give it a shot one week, or maybe we see an old one and a new one, because a lot of people say,
is it that bad?
Yeah, there we go. That's a great idea. We haven't done one of those in a while. We were talking about it the other day. This is a great topic for it. Is JCW lunacy that bad? Let's check it out. We'll see. Maybe it's good. Maybe we find something we really like.
Yeah, I mean, look what we did with NWA Power. That's what started this whole game.
Sure, or in Lucha Underground too. Checking something out that maybe is a little bit different. Violent J had some great stuff he said regarding Russo, talking Russo joining JCW and uplifting Russo against criticism. It was really well said. Yeah, he's a very fair person. Brock is the goof of the week. You can't go to the ring without falling. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny there. All right, so Dom Mysterio, we both agree Dom's should be the winner in this one. Dom's gonna pick up the victory, right?
Yep, for sure.
All right, women's match: Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, AJ Lee versus Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and the Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch. Who do you got in this one?
AJ Lee's team's gonna win.
Okay. I'm going to go the opposite. I think you're going to get Becky Lynch's team winning here. I think Becky's got to get one over on AJ somehow. I don't know how they're going to do it.
You think Becky and AJ go against each other at WrestleMania?
Yeah, I think they're going to do that or Rumble, one or the other. They're going to push this out there in some way. I think probably at Rumble or WrestleMania or somewhere down the road. So I think Becky's got to get one, and then they got to have a tiebreaker probably at the Rumble or something.
AJ Lee to me just doesn't look comfortable being back.
You think she's forcing it?
I think she's forcing it, and she just doesn't look. She looks happy, but she doesn't look comfortable. I don't know how to explain it. There's just something off with her that she's not. I don't know. Something weird about her that when she does her promos and stuff, you can tell she's super, super fucking nervous.
Yeah, I mean, she was gone for, 10, 12 years or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of mental health problems, too.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's probably hard to get back out there and get back on the saddle again, maybe. I really haven't paid any attention to anything that she's done since she's been back. I did not watch the match with her and Seth versus Punk and her, and I just didn't watch it. So I really paid little to no attention to her since she's came back. Mm-hmm. I respect her talents. I've just never been a big fan of her. She doesn't do it for me. Never really was anything special to me. I don't really get the admiration for her that people talk like she was so great. She was only there for a short time. I'm not saying she's a bad worker or a bad person. I didn't think she was anything that exciting when she was there. I think she was there during an extremely stale point in professional wrestling.
She was,
so
still professional wrestling as a whole.
Yeah, 100%. And I think the women were very, very boring at that point in time too. And I agree with this on the yawn. I'm getting sick of seeing Rhea Ripley, to be honest with you. Like Rhea Ripley's character is not doing it for me much either. Probably the most entertaining people out of this whole feud with the women here in this match to me is Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I think they've been doing great work with one another, and Nia Jax has even been entertaining with playing up to her heel role in the way that she does it. She at least plays up to who she is.
Nia Snacks is my fucking Natty Neidhart. So.
I dislike her greatly, but I think she can play a good heel role.
Dude, she's probably still eating fucking. I'll never forget that, man, at that autograph session. She was literally fucking
licking her fucking fingers and shit.
Oh, God, burping out loud. I was just like, what is wrong with you? Like, you're supposed to be a professional. Like, ugh.
I don't like her in any way, but she hasn't been the worst thing in the world like she used to be to me all the time.
Yeah,
so
she's the worst thing in the world.
You fucking hate her like I hate Natty. So
yeah, you can fill her up with fucking.
I think Charlotte Flair's doing. Yeah. I think Charlotte Flair is doing the best work of her career right now.
Turn her into the fucking Goodyear blimp, bro.
It could happen.
Fill her up with helium and just put
it could happen, bro.
Yeah, fuck that.
Have you been enjoying this kind of character change and shift in Charlotte a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think Charlotte knows where she fits in today's. Since she's been back, she's been off too. It's really weird. I think she's got a confidence problem, and ever since that Tiffany Stratton thing happened, she hasn't really been able to get back on the bus as a singles competitor. So. It's cool to see her do a tag team thing.
I think Alexa Bliss has been bringing the confidence back out in her again.
I think she's going through what Ric Flair went through.
Yeah. And I think she's one of the best female workers of all time, to be honest with you, in the ring. I'm not saying I'm a big fan of her in any way. I'm just saying I respect her talents and what she's done. Sure. I think, like you said, she's trying to find a way to recreate herself. And I think Alexa Bliss has been a great person for her to recreate herself with. Yep. And I think Alexa needed to recreate her career after being gone for so many years, too.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's worked out.
They went through a lot of changes, both of them. So
yeah, it's good to see. It's nice to see an endearing story like that with them.
Yep.
And then you can see that they both, like you said, are personally trying to find their way a little bit. And I think they found their way together in an odd pairing, and that's kind of how it works sometimes. And that's the fun of wrestling. That sometimes things work out that just shouldn't, and they do. So good for them. But I really could give a shit less about the match, to be honest with you. Let's get some Liv Morgan back soon. That's what I'm all for. Rand says Becky's going to lose this one. It's going to go to AJ, so that we set up AJ versus Becky at WrestleMania for the third round. Then Becky's going to go on the shelf for a while. She's eventually got to get the victory somehow, so that could be it. Rewind says, do you find it weird that AJ Lee's favorite wrestler was Lita and she cried when she met her? Now she's married to her ex-boyfriend. Man, I forgot about Lita and Phil dated, right?
That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah. She's showing her support for CM Punk. Her return is probably in support of him, I think, all the way.
Yeah.
Rhea's an Aussie like myself, but I'm finding her stale. She needs to find something different. Notice to me when the whole Dom Mysterio stuff died off for her is kind of
that was it.
To become stale.
Yeah, it's a dumbass storyline that she's involved in.
What's the one now where her and Io are best friends and they're fighting against the fucking Kabuki Warriors?
Yeah, you're probably gonna have Io screw over fucking Rhea in this match, and that's what's gonna cost him or something.
I don't think so. I don't think so. They're trying to push Io as a babyface. Is like a really over babyface now. And I like Io's work, but I just can't get into her as a character. Can you?
I can't get into any of them except Asuka. Asuka's the only one I ever thought had any fucking talent.
And they never do shit with her. It seems all the time.
Shit with her.
They never really
remember when they made her like an unstoppable force,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they started squashing her right and left.
Yeah, she didn't lose for like 3-4 years or something like that.
Right.
Having my roots in South Australia, WWE should have Rhea tag with Zarya. She's the one in NXT, right?
Yep.
I don't really know much about her, Laza. So I really don't know much. I don't watch NXT, just not into it. So, but I've seen her a little bit. I think she's in NXT. All right, last one, men's match. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman Reigns versus The Vision, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Logan Paul. And then they have Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar in this War Games match. Who'd you pick for this one?
Shit. Yeah, this one's an unpredictable one for me. I don't know, but if I have to throw one out there, I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar's team's gonna win.
Okay. I think Cody might do the heel turn here, like somebody mentioned earlier. I'm not saying it's a definite, but I think Cody might do the heel turn here
Who does
somehow.
he turn on?
Roman Reigns. And I think it flips the script for WrestleMania, and I think you're going to get heel Cody Rhodes versus babyface Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman with Cody Rhodes this time at WrestleMania.
Wow.
Yep, that's how I think that's what I think they're going to do. That's my prediction on this. It's the only way to make it a real huge main event if you're going to do them with a round 3. Listen, they've never had their rematch, right?
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they've never had their rematch. And
I was kind of hoping that Braun Breaker would turn on fucking Brock Lesnar.
I think that's going to happen at some point earlier in the match where that might happen, which is going to set things up because they've been kind of teasing it, like you mentioned earlier, a little bit, that these two can't
Yeah, he
get
put
along.
his fucking hat on him. He ripped it off. He's like, fuck you. Get your dirty ass hat off.
Yeah.
Me,
I could see that happening earlier in the match at some point where those two go at it, and then you think the baby faces are going to get this huge advantage, and then the heel turn for Cody happens at the end.
Right.
And it's got to be on Roman Reigns. It's got to be.
Yep.
Punk's going to be a great filler in here. He's going to continue his feud on in some way with these guys, but
I'm kind of stale on Punk right now, man.
He doesn't really have anybody to go against.
It sucks.
We're going to put him in for Bronson Reed.
Well, I just think that I think CM Punk does his best work when he's a fucking heel.
I agree with you. Yeah. He's much better as a heel.
And they're not going to pull the trigger because John Cena's retiring and he's probably the most merch mover and next to Cody Rhodes,
Rand says Drew gets hurt on the shelf because it's doing the movie thing. Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar set up for Royal Rumble as of this one. RKO returns and RKO's CM Punk out of nowhere. See, I would like to see that too if they did something crazy with.
You're saying Logan Paul's going to go against Brock Lesnar?
I like the RKO thing, bringing Randy back to take out CM Punk. I like that. I don't know about Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar though. The match is Brock Lesnar and Braun Breaker eventually, but
that's the money.
They need to hold off on it if they're going to do it till WrestleMania. It's a WrestleMania match.
He needs to retire Brock Lesnar.
Or just take him out for a long period of time and beat him. He's got to beat him.
Yeah.
You got to start this at the War Games, move it on maybe at Royal Rumble where they have an interaction at the Royal Rumble, then set it up for WrestleMania.
Yep.
Have them have a big Royal Rumble moment. Braun's going to tear up everybody in the ring at the Royal Rumble. And then Brock comes in, and then they take each other out somehow. Maybe Brock takes him out, Braun gets pissed, or vice versa.
Right.
That's the money match. Drew's going to be lost in the shuffle here again, I think.
I think so too. He always is.
Yeah, it's a shame too because he's been doing some of the best work of his career. But
if
I'm betting on it, that's my bet. Cody goes heel. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Hopefully, I'm wishing for it.
Laza says John loses his last match to Logan Paul. Logan Paul retires. No, that ain't happening. Looks like it's going to be Gunther, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's going to be Gunther.
Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble versus Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar versus the Tribal Chief at the next pay-per-view after that. And then the WrestleMania Braun Breaker. Okay. Well, we'll see. we'll see where it goes. Let's see if it lives up to the hype that Paul Heyman has put out there. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype and if this is some big moment. I'll check it out though this weekend. I'll keep it on.
Sure.
I'm working on Saturday, but I'll keep it on in the car when I'm going, just to keep myself entertained at least, and see where it goes from there. And we'll have some answers after this weekend. Well, we're gonna watch Lucha Underground next, but let's take a quick break. Let's go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys got to do. We'll say about 5 minutes or so. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna watch Lucha Underground. So I'll put the link out for you guys. Richie, did you get the link that I sent you?
I did.
All right. So for everybody, here's the link if you want to watch for free with us the episode. You're more than welcome to. I just put it out on YouTube and Facebook, so you'll see it right in the chat. That's the link. It's free. If you want to watch with us, it's on Daily Motion. And we're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 2 of Lucha Underground. So if you want to check it out, you can find it right there on the Facebook and stuff. So, and on the YouTube, you'll see the link. But we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. We'll see you guys then. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. Richie will be back in just a second. I like this idea too, Laza. I like him becoming like the Homelander type character. Homelander is such a great heel in The Boys. For anybody that's never seen that show, it's on Amazon Prime. Check it out. To me, I would love to see Cody doing like a Homelander type character. I think it'd be fucking fantastic. He's got the look for sure of Homelander. Homelander is such a great heel in that show. If you guys have never seen it, check out The Boys. It's a great. I'm not caught up on it or anything like that, but I think they're going into season 5 or something like that next year. So it's a really good show. I definitely got to catch back up on it, but I could see Cody Rhodes totally becoming that one. Laza, I'd love to see that one. Rand says WCW's Bret Hart theme is the reverse of Hogan's Real American Made. It's a Canadian made. He's got the pink and black attack. His WCW theme, like I said earlier, Rand, I never was a big fan, but now I'm totally into it. You know, like listening to it again, I think it's a really good one for sure. I think it's a really good one for sure. All right, Richie, will be back in 1 second. We'll get started on some Lucha Underground. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Anybody doing anything special? Anybody going out to about 20 different Thanksgivings and stuff in their face? I got a turkey ready to pop in the morning tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about it. You excited about some turkey tomorrow, Rich?
Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
What are you doing? You doing it at your house this year? Are you doing it at your parents'?
No, I'm doing it at my house this year.
You deep frying? You cooking, or is Ashley cooking?
We cook together. We cook everything together. So
you got the turkey ready?
Yeah. Yep. Sitting downstairs right now, my man.
Rabbi, you got a whole week of eating good, buddy. You got a whole week of eating good, right?
You get kosher food.
Work, which is double time, plus I'm working 60 hours this week, so I think we're 50 hours at double time this week will be that's nice right there to get that nice paycheck. You guys don't even close down on Thanksgiving, Rewind? That's crazy.
That's pretty fucked up.
I read the comic book that Homelander comes out of The Boys is even more intense than what he does with what Homelander does. I got to get, like I said, I got to get back into The Boys and go back and finish it off. I'll probably restart it again, but you've seen the Homelander character in the show The Boys, right?
I have not.
Oh my God, you got to check that out, bro. It's a great show. Cody Rhodes looks just like him. That's why Rand was saying that he should play like a Homelander type character as the heel. I would love to see that. You got to check out The Boys and just look up Homelander later. He's such a great heel in this show, and Cody Rhodes could be fantastic as like a Homelander style character.
Wow.
Being
you guys celebrate in October, huh?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you guys do it in October. I went to a Canadian Thanksgiving once. It was a lot of fun. We had ham, though. I'm not a big ham fan. Only holidays that we don't work is Christmas and New Year's, but we make it up on Saturday, so really we don't have it off. Garbage never stops. Yeah,
garbage
3
never
turkeys
stops.
and a ham at my wife's aunt's house tomorrow. We have about a family of 50. Jesus, 3 turkeys in a day. I couldn't do that much turkey, could you?
No.
That's a lot of damn turkey right there.
Fucking ham is bomb, though.
Do you like ham, or you're not a fan of ham?
I like ham. I think ham's better than turkey, in my opinion.
Interesting. I like ham sandwiches, but I'm just not a big fan of baked ham or anything like that.
Really?
I'll eat it, but just not a huge fan of it.
Never been that kind of guy, huh?
No, I'm just not a ham type of dude.
Yeah.
All right, Lucha Underground, though. We're on season 1, episode 2, guys. Richie, do you got it loaded up, buddy?
I got it loaded up.
All right, so if you guys want to watch along with us, I put the link in the chat, and it's on Daily Motion, and it's going to be Lucha Underground Season 1, Episode 2 once again. We're going to kind of continue off of last week, and they're going to start setting up this week, it looks like, with Johnny Mundo and Prince Puma, who is Ricochet. And we're going to get a little bit more Chavo Guerrero, I think, and a little bit of Sexy Star again on here. Let me put it in the background at least so you guys can hear the audio. If you're not watching, I'll put it on the background at least. It's on Daily Motion. It's not like we're copyrighted or anything like that. So I think we put it on the last time. So I'll throw it up and I'll put some audio on there for you guys if you don't want to watch along. That's fine. But if you do, you're more than welcome to. Let me just hide it so I don't put the video on at least. And there we go. You guys should be able to hear it in the background at least. Richie, you ready to get going, buddy?
Ready to get going.
All right, guys. If you want to watch along with us, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
This is a temple. I've opened my doors to the best fighters from all.
They really did a good intro to this show, and with the recaps, the cinematography on Lucha Underground is
You
fantastic.
read my mind. You
Yeah.
read my mind.
Really great camera work, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But wait, Blue Demon Jr. wins.
You tapped out. What would you
It's like the one
prefer?
time that they made Chavo Guerrero a really big thing in wrestling too.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yep. What was the kid? Who's the guy that's running everything? This character. What's his name again?
His name's Dario Cueto.
Dario. Yep. There we go. And they're showing the recap of Sexy Star getting pinned by this guy last week. Who?
Yep.
What was his name?
You said you were looking for the best fighters in the world.
What was the guy's name under the mask that pinned Sexy Star?
Which guy was it?
He was wearing the black mask.
Oh, that's Son of Havoc.
Son of Havoc. Yeah.
Which
What's his
is
name? Matt Cross.
Matt Cross. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Cross. They're recapping the victory there by Johnny Mundo over Prince Puma. Dario's coming out, flashing some money at him. Do you think that this was a real career resurgence for Johnny Mundo at this point in time?
I think it could have turned into something for him. You know,
Why do you think it didn't as much?
if they would have just managed the money right,
Mhm.
I think it would have been. I think it would have been better. You know.
To an epic start of Lucha Underground.
Who's the other guy there with Ezekiel Jackson? The other guy's with Dario.
I didn't see that there. Of course, I got an ad.
Oh yeah, we got the ad thing here, folks. That's the one bad thing about watching on Daily Motion.
Yep.
You could tell that with the way they edited the beginnings of these show, you could tell that it was a reality based like thing because it was done by Mark Burnett.
Right.
The way they kind of set it up on the outside and the camera angles, like I said, it's really good shit.
Yeah, it is.
Dare I say, I don't think it's been done in wrestling either.
No, I don't think so either. I think they did an awesome job, and I think they influenced WWE with the cinematography matches and stuff.
Oh, is that Loki?
Yeah,
Oh, what a dope that guy is.
he's a fucking goof.
He's an angry little man.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that Loki though?
Yeah, it is.
Who's the other dope next to him? Who's the other guy? Do you know?
I have no idea who that is. I think he's just like a security guard type of guy.
Ezekiel
Cortez
Jackson.
Castro. That's
Cortez
right.
Castro, yeah. Ezekiel Jackson's a big cat, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
And they call me.
I'm excited to see Psycho Circus and the Wyatt Six in AAA next month. Should be fun.
Should be a
Rewind
good
says
one.
he's going to head off. He's got to get up early tomorrow, and there's a few things I got to do before I go to bed. Thanks for the show. Have a good Thanksgiving. See you next week. See you, buddy. Have a good
See ya,
one,
buddy.
Rewind.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
Rand's having some ham and potato pancakes. One
Potato
big turkey,
pancakes.
2 fried turkeys, and a smoked ham that's in the smoker now. Oh, boy.
Never had potato pancakes. Can't say that I have.
Oh, they're good. They are good. Potato pancakes are delicious.
Exactly who I am.
Why do you think Ezekiel Jackson never got over, Richie?
His personality.
Yeah. He's got the
He's
look,
one of those
right?
guys that thinks he's bigger than he is, you know?
Yeah. He's got the look, though, doesn't he?
Oh, he's got the look. It's probably part of the delegation, too.
Yeah. He's Mark Henry's secret enforcer.
Yeah. Delegation probably didn't think he was ready.
No. They had to blackball him from the business.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe it could have been Mark Henry.
Could have been.
Low-key might be an unlikable person and just a pain in the ass from what everybody said about his career and where he's gone everywhere. But he's a hell of a worker, isn't he, Rich?
Yeah, he is. He's injured a lot of people, though.
Yep. But he can go, man. He can go in the ring. He's a good worker.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying he doesn't hurt people. He's not stiff, but he's a believable guy for sure. I think
Yeah,
he's the type of guy
absolutely.
that bite into his own hype a little too much sometimes, though.
Absolutely.
Did you like Dario throughout the entire Lucha Underground series?
He was definitely a Hispanic version of Vince McMahon. I think they picked a good authority figure. Yeah, for sure.
Is Ezekiel Jackson smoking a stogie in the crowd?
He is. It's a big fat cigar.
Man, that's pretty cool.
We're about to turn things up 100,000,000%, Matt. Pay attention. Don't blink. Here we go.
That's an interesting thing that they're just letting him smoke in the arena.
Right.
So we got an impromptu match here. We got Prince Puma and Johnny Mundo versus Low-Key and what was the other guy's name? Something Castro? Diego
Castro, I think.
Jesus, Ricochet can go in the ring, can he?
Yeah, he can.
Wow.
I've always thought Ricochet is really talented. He just doesn't have a good promo.
Nope. Nope, I agree with you on that. But he can fucking go. He might be one of the most entertaining wrestlers to watch in the ring to me.
I think so.
I might not like his personality or his character shit that he does, and I think he's kind of a cringy dude in real
The
life.
shit he's doing in AEW is so bad.
People are like trying to put it over like it's such great work, though, and I just can't see it.
No.
I'm not saying he doesn't have a great match. It's just I just don't like his character, and I don't like how he acts. You know, whether that's him in real life or he's just playing up a heel character or not, it just doesn't do it for me.
Right.
But there's not many people that can go in the ring like him.
No, there's not.
Did you see him fighting with Jim Cornette this week?
I did see that.
Yeah. God. The fucking drama that they all have all the time, bro. You notice Rewind and Moses are both done for the nights. Someone might have two accounts. Just saying. Ooh, Jeremy's calling it out now.
Yeah, Rabbi, if you're out there, message something so we don't think you're Rewind anymore.
Good moves by Johnny Mundo there. Well, he's
you think Johnny Mundo ever gets to fight Logan Paul? He just called him out.
Did he really?
Yeah, he called him out for boxing because he just won his first boxing match.
And he wants Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh! He olayed him there a little bit there, and Diego Cortez, or whatever the fuck his name is, just went flying. No, I don't think. Logan said he's retired from boxing, and I believe it.
Yeah.
And I don't think that, honestly, Johnny Mundo would stand a chance either way. Do you?
No, not even close.
I don't like Logan Paul or anything like that, you know, and I don't like Jake Paul, but I respect
they
that
practice with the best boxers in the world eventually.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I at least respect the fact that they put the effort into it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, listen, people can say what they want about Jake. We all think his matches are fixed. And I got an ad here too, guys. We all think that Jake's shit is fixed, and we're all probably right on that, but...
Rabbi just messaged.
Okay. Great. He just answered that one for you, Jeremy. He just answered that one. I got to give him credit, though. He's getting in there with, Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, Anthony Joshua.
And he showed
I
a
definitely
picture.
Didn't expect that shit.
No, and did you see where he kind of posted a thing, like, hyping it up a little bit, and he showed a picture of Tank Davis and how small he was. It was a cutout to equal their size. And then he showed the one of him standing next to the real life, you know, size of Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua makes him look like a fucking munchkin.
This might be what we've all been waiting for.
Lord knows, I hope it does. And I'm sure you feel the same way, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I think you feel the same way.
I just want him to get that humble pie.
If Anthony Joshua doesn't do it, you know it's a fix.
For sure.
There's no way he should hold it. He should hold up with him. No way. But we'll see. It'll be interesting to see. Is it on Netflix?
That's what I heard.
I'll watch it if it's on Netflix. I wouldn't pay for it, so.
I'm not paying for it. Fuck that.
Yeah. If it's on Netflix, I'll watch it. But other than that, I wouldn't pay for a Jake Paul fight ever.
No.
Not unless I knew he was getting in there with somebody that was going to knock his block off. That might be
the only one I ever
paid.
paid for with him was the Nate Diaz one because I thought Nate was going to... I didn't know if Nate was going to whoop his ass or not, but I thought he was going to at least put a good fight on, you know?
How much did that go for?
I think it was like $40.
Oof. It's a steep price for that one. Was it a good match at least?
It was good in moments of it, but then Nate came in looking like a fucking dad that had just fucking drank beers for fucking weeks and didn't even train on the fight, you know what I mean?
It probably was the case, to be honest with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Nate was having a good time in life, and he's the type of guy that could get in there and at least be competitive with anybody and probably not even train that much.
Right. And he was competitive, but he got his ass beat.
Yeah, like nobody saw that coming in a boxing match, right?
Right.
Dude, fucking Ezekiel Jackson is just chomping away at that stogie.
We making any predictions for the White House card yet?
Not yet. Let's wait till it shapes up a little bit.
Yep.
You think we're getting John Jones?
Yeah, John Jones versus Pereira.
It's coming.
I think McGregor Chandler will be on there. John Jones Pereira.
I think Masvidal and Diaz maybe too.
I hope so.
That'd be a fun one to see again.
That'd
I
be
know
a
we
good
talked a
one
little
to
bit
see,
about it
yeah.
last week, I think, but
It'd be
that'd
cool
a
to
fun-
see Poirier Diaz, but yeah.
That would be fun too. Or Poirier and McGregor.
Yeah, Poirier McGregor again.
I'd rather see Poirier and McGregor than I'd rather see Chandler and McGregor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you sent me that stuff on Connor. He said he went to this, type of therapy for a month, which I think was a code word for rehab. But
Yeah.
apparently he's getting himself on the straight and narrow, and let's hope he does.
Hopefully. Ibogaine is usually for opiate users, so I'm wondering why he chose that route, but
Yeah, I think that was a code word strictly for rehab.
yep.
If you ask me, that's my opinion on it. But
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it. Been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. So it's a helpful thing if you got a problem. No shame in it. Watching Jake Paul for $40 is too much. I would agree. I wouldn't be spending $40 on that either, Rabbi. It blows me away when I watch Lucha Underground how this did not get over more.
It was over. It's just it was the management. They fucked up really bad.
Yep.
And their contracts were brutal.
Just the worst ever.
Yeah. It
was
was
like
like
slave
WWE
labor.
on steroids.
It was like slave fucking labor for these guys. Locking them in, not allowing them to work. They weren't fucking doing things, on a frequent basis because they would tape this at this soundstage here. And they would tape, all these episodes for a season in a couple of days or something.
Right.
I mean, the fucking product is phenomenal the way they put it together. The camera angles, the professionalism of it, everything. Like we've said, from watching this and all the things that I've seen always in the past, just clips, they're always like this.
Yeah, I think so too.
Management must have just been the fucking worst.
Yeah, it was. Well, they were greedy.
And they had a lot of big stars come through there through the years, right?
Fuck yeah, they did.
A lot of people got their
They
break.
even had
over
Killer
it.
Cross in there for one point.
Was he on for like a whole season?
Yeah.
Damn, Johnny Mundo's a smooth worker in the ring too.
He's fucking good, dude.
Yeah. If his personality and mic skills would have just been better, this guy could have been a huge star, bro.
Absolutely.
He is as dry as fucking paint though when he talks and his character development to me.
Well, that and I think a lot of it too was his attitude.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like a guy that kind of believed in his own hype a little too much.
Yeah. He's been around a long time.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been around since like Tough Enough 3 or something.
Something like that.
And that's probably going back 2005, 2006. So it's not like he's had a short career in any way. He's still in AEW or Ring of Honor or something now, I think.
Is that what he's in?
Yeah, I think he's in one or the other. I don't know how much they use him, but I don't watch either of those programs, so couldn't really tell you. I like these two as a tag team, though, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, they're both going up to the top now. Let's see what they do.
In this gritty, ferocious, hot atmosphere known as the Temple, this is Lucha
All right.
Underground. Prince Puma, Johnny Mundo High. What do they have?
Oh,
450.
double 450.
Yeah,
Nice double pin.
His move is fucking cool.
Yeah. All right, trivia question of the day for you, Richie. Who's the first person to ever land the 450? I just learned this today.
Landed on their stomach or their back?
Landed it in general, where they hit the whole 450. First time it was ever done. Do you know it?
First time it was ever done.
First
I
person
think,
to.
Yeah, I think it was Juventud Guerrero, right?
Nope, you're never gonna. Nobody's gonna get this, and I would have never got it either.
Who is it?
Scott Steiner is the first person to ever hit the 450. Somebody sent it to me today. I think it was my friend Jeremy.
Was there a picture of it?
It was
Or
Jeremy.
video?
No, it was a video of it. Jeremy sent it today to me, or my friend Daniel did. One or the other. I can't remember. Jeremy, did you send it to me, or did my other friend do it? I can't remember. But somebody sent it to me today that he was the first person to hit the 450, and they had the videos from Stampede Wrestling of all places.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Pretty crazy.
Young Scott Steiner hitting it.
Pretty fucking crazy, dude.
Yep. Yeah, they were on Telemundo for a bit, weren't they, Richie?
Yeah.
Talking about. You are Lucha Underground.
I never got Telemundo anywhere I lived. Do you guys get it in Arizona?
Yeah, we get Telemundo, but I watched this on Netflix. That's where I saw it all.
Was it updated like a regular show on there where they just put everything all in once?
Yeah, every week.
Okay.
And he definitely ain't your friend. Know this and remember this. In this business.
So Conan was paired with Prince Puma?
Yeah, but then they had a contract dispute and they ended up you'll see.
Okay. Do we get Conan and Vampiro ever here?
No.
Okay. Conan's walking on a cane.
Don't want to set you up for a disappointment.
Okay. Conan's walking on a cane here, so you can maybe this was kind of the start of some of his health issues here.
Yeah. Conan looked bad in the show.
Vampiro looks awful here too.
Yeah, well, he's swelled up from fucking drugs.
Are those cuts and bumps all over his face, or is that just tattoos, or what is that?
Vampiro?
Yeah.
Tattoos.
Like on his forehead? Like
Yeah.
It looks like those are like bumps and shit.
Yeah. Well, he probably has that too, I'm sure.
Rewind hit the 450 on his Linda McMahon doll, Rabbi said.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was my buddy Daniel that sent it to me. Yeah, he landed on his feet to protect his opponent. He mentions it on that thing. He says, because if you ever hurt anybody back in the day, he says you would never get to work the territory again, and you would get massive heat, and nobody would book you. So he said when he did the move, you see him how he lands on his legs a little bit when he does it. Mm-hmm. And he said the reason was because he didn't want to mess it up and hurt anybody, because he would have never got booked at that point. But
makes sense.
I'll send it to you later. I'll find the clip and I'll send it to you later. It's interesting to see a young Scott Steiner in 1987 hitting a fucking 450. Scott Steiner, people forget what a freak of nature he was in regards to his in-ring work and the things he could do.
You definitely got to send that to me, though. I'm pretty blown away by that.
For every man.
Who is this?
His ability.
Who is this? It's kind of like a Bray Wyatt creepy promo here.
Yeah.
After I see who this is, I'm going to ask you a question. I want to get your honest answer on this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, see who's this? Mil Muertes. All right, so he's debuting tonight.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at this and you go back and look at it, you've seen all this. Me, it's my first time watching this on an episodic, thing week after week, seeing the camera work and not just seeing a match. Did WWE steal a lot of their camera angles and the way that they do things to you in UFC when you watch this? Like, I see a big component that WWE and UFC uses in a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, I would say so. I think WWE poached a lot of their talent, and I think they poached a lot of their fucking angles. I think they poached a lot of their cinematography ideas, the whole nine. And WWE's no stranger doing that. They did it to WCW, they did it to ECW, they did it to TNA. They've done it to everybody. So it doesn't surprise me.
I like how they come out from the crowd here. I think that's cool.
Yeah, for sure. It's an intimate feeling. I spoke to somebody who actually went to a Lucha Underground taping, and they said it was great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, the crowd is having a blast here. You can see that for sure.
For sure.
I really like, what do they call it? The Azteca or something?
Yeah. Yep.
Or the Temple, sorry.
The Temple.
Yeah. I love the Temple feel to this. And his partner, it looks like it's going to be Sexy Star. Isn't that Brian Cage's wife, you said?
Yeah, the announcer is.
Yeah.
Mixed tag match, and normally
Sexy Star.
the men wrestle the men, and the
She was on her way, man, and then she fucked it all up.
Yeah, by being a bully. And then that chick from TNA, what's her name? Roxy or Rosemary or whatever.
Yeah, she should have never done that.
I wonder if she's doing anything these days.
Sexy Star?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
She's got a great look to her, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She was a
beautiful.
great wrestler too. She could go.
I like her cape that she came out with there. That was pretty cool. We were talking about cool outfits and stuff. Like, that's a pretty cool outfit.
Jeremy, I don't have Facebook, man. You're gonna have to tell me what that's about.
All right. It's Sting. Can you click on a Facebook one? Does it work for you?
Even if you're from the sports world outside of Lucha Libre,
Yeah, it won't let me see it.
Oh, okay. I'll see if I can find a YouTube one for you. I'll see if I can find a YouTube one for you later on it. Then Chavo's back with WWE, I heard recently, Richie.
What's he doing?
I think a backstage role. I think he's going to be helping with AAA.
No shit.
Yep.
It's a good place for him to be.
He's been pretty vocal through the years at certain points about certain people and certain things. I'm kind of surprised that they brought him back, to be honest with you.
I'm surprised they brought him back too, honestly.
I don't really know if they need him there. Do you think that Chavo Guerrero is going to be some big asset to them?
I think so, because the Guerrero name.
Okay. He doesn't seem to be in really good graces with the Guerrero, like the Vickies and all them, and Eddie's family and Eddie's side for the most part. He doesn't seem like he's kind of spoke out against her when the one daughter claimed she was sexually abused by Vicky's husband or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know if him and Vicky are friendly still in any way.
Yikes. It's never a good situation.
I'll always love Vicky Guerrero. She was one of my favorite interviews I've ever done.
Yeah, it seems like it. I remember when you did it.
She was a great interview and a great person.
You did that one with Rob, right?
With Rob, yeah. Me and Rob did that one. One of my favorite ones I ever did in all the years of interviews that we've done. And we've done a lot of good ones through the years.
Yeah.
It was because of Vicky. She was just such a nice person. She was so sweet. She really was. Funny as hell. Ivelisse wasn't that bad either.
Ivelisse is one of the biggest missed opportunities in wrestling, in my opinion, as far as the female division.
I think it's her attitude as well, though.
Yeah.
She's had a lot of problems anywhere she went, it seemed.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a great look. She's a great worker. She's just absolutely stunning.
She was in NXT for a while.
Wasn't she on Tough Enough?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was one of like the only few people from that show, I think her season, that actually stuck with it to go somewhere. Then she went to AEW in the beginning and then had a fallout over there too.
Right.
She was one of the big ones that was suing Lucha Underground, if I remember correctly. She was one of the big ones that was fighting against them because they really locked her career up for several years when she was at her hottest point.
Yeah, for sure.
And she got legally just jammed into that contract.
And they weren't even filming anything. That's the fucked up part.
Yep. Man, Sexy Star is good too.
She's pretty good, yeah.
Jesus, Son of Havoc just nailed her with a fucking elbow.
That's one thing about Lucha Underground. They didn't give a fuck if you were female or not, you know.
Richie, he said it should be good right now. He sent you one over. Should be good for you. Son of Havoc's pretty good too, though.
Right.
He's not a bad worker.
No, not at all.
And I still like the announce team of Vampiro and Matt Striker. I think they're really good together.
I think they are, man, if they don't, they should put them in AAA, to be honest.
I agree. Lord knows I'm not a fan of Vampiro the Human, as you know, from my dealings with him, but I give credit where credit's due, and I think he's a good announcer.
I do too.
And I think him and Striker together are fantastic.
Yep.
I don't ever see them bringing either of them back, but
no.
Is Striker doing anything in wrestling?
I don't think so. I thought I saw him doing an announcing job in some other sport recently, but don't quote me on that.
Anybody that's watching, anybody know what Matt Stryker's up to these days? I'm sure I could look it up myself, but I'm just kind of watching here. So if anybody knows what he's up to, please feel free to chime in. I always thought he was a great announcer in WWE too when I saw him or listened to him. I've always been a fan of Matt Stryker, that's for sure. As an announcer, at least. I think he could have been a great manager.
I think he could have been a good wrestler even.
Yeah. But they did that whole weird shit with him and Viscera, Big Daddy V.
Yep.
Got a quick commercial here, folks. Nope, I do not want another vehicle. $309 a month for the Ford Escape on the Black Friday special. Yeah, no, thank you.
You couldn't give me a Ford to drive.
Yeah, I don't want to be driving one of those either. People like them, God bless them. Not for me. Good match here between these two. I'm not a big fan of men wrestling women typically, but the way they do it here, I'm a fan of actually.
Yeah, it's not bad.
They're not brutal about it. Like, I don't want to see anything brutal with a woman getting hurt by a man ever.
Right.
You know, even in a scripted role, I just don't like that stuff.
Exactly.
But if you do it in a tactful way, the way that they're doing it, it can work. You know, they're not working a whole match, you know, for these guys where he's killing her. They're giving the woman an advantage. And to be honest with you, Son of Havoc isn't too much bigger than Sexy Star anyways. He's not like a huge guy.
Exactly.
Son of Havoc calling for the end. Could this be it?
Ooh, nice drop kick there by Chavo. He could go. Bring back Pepe.
Bring back Pepe.
Do we ever get a Pepe sighting here in Lucha Underground?
No.
Damn.
That would have been perfect.
He's stronger than a wood chipper.
Right.
He's got his own shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I got to buy one of those one day. Let's see. Stryker's working in Major League Baseball now. Baseball?
Yep, baseball.
Baseball?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's interesting. Good for him. I'm sure he's a great announcer. I didn't know he was a baseball guy, though. Chavo and Sexy Star pick up the victory over Son of Havoc and Ivelisse there. Great match. Baseball. That is crazy.
You didn't think so?
I didn't think what, buddy?
You didn't think he could do it?
In baseball? It's hard to picture. You know, I mean, you don't know what people's talents are. He was a teacher and he was in wrestling. I never would have thought in a million years he would have been a baseball guy working in Major League Baseball as an announcer.
Pretty fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, good for him. I'm sure he's much happier in that role too.
Right.
So the consistently changing wrestling business all the time. All right, we're getting another one of these backstage things. Built to Fight Industries. Who's this? Oh, is that Blue Demon?
Blue Demon, yep.
People put Blue Demon over in Mexican wrestling like he's just a god. Is you much more familiar with lucha stuff? Is he that great?
He's legendary, man. There's been a lot of Blue Demons. It's not the guy that's in this mask. He's been a legendary wrestler forever, you know.
What about him do people love so much?
It's like Tejano and all them other guys. They're just homegrown talent, you know.
I mean, he really doesn't have that great of a look, does he?
Doesn't have that great of a look and a moveset. Like,
I am Katrina,
who is this?
An associate of Mil
Katrina.
Ooh, she's beautiful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they're getting a little racy here.
Yeah.
The taste of 1,000 deaths. All right. Oh, he wipes his mask that she licked. She's hot, bro.
Yeah, she is.
And her name is Katrina.
Katrina.
And she's with Mil Muertes.
Mil Muertes for now.
Dude, what's going on in Vamp's mouth here?
Probably coked out.
Yeah, he does not look good here, my friend.
He admits he was on drugs. I mean,
okay. So I'm not talking out of school here?
No. He even admitted it on your show.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't even remember anymore. That's how forgettable he was to me.
Yeah, he admitted on your show that he was all fucking pilled out and drugged out, and
I think it was probably one of those things I was trying to block out that he said because I probably didn't want to focus on harping on that one.
Right.
Wasn't a way to get publicity for a new show.
Yeah, no shit.
At least not good publicity, but they say there's no such a thing as bad press, right?
Right.
Rand says the Blue Demon is one of the top origin guys of Lucha. I know he's Blue Demon Jr. or something now. This guy, right? He's Blue Demon Jr. Is that it?
Blue Demon Jr. Yeah, Blue Demon. He's been around forever. He's got his own fucking beer in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You ever been to Mexico?
Yeah.
I've never been.
You need to go.
I would love to check it out at some
Don't
point.
go right now.
No, I'm definitely not gonna be. But I mean, I went to Central America last year. I went down to Costa Rica and stuff. But I've always wanted to go and check it out. It's never been on my top. As much as I love to travel, it's never been on my top destination list. But I would love to go to a lucha show. I think that would be cool as hell to go to like a AAA show down there.
For sure. Just wait until things calm down, though.
Me and you should do that one day. Go on a trip to a Triple Mania or something down there.
That'd be pretty fun. Mexico City.
Would we get mugged, you think?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Even right now.
Yeah. That's the only thing about Mexico that they're just so corrupt down there. Not that we're not, but they're just open about it.
Yeah, right. What do you got for a timestamp?
Timestamp is 29 minutes and 41 seconds. 29:41 is where I'm at.
These are like hour episodes, aren't they?
41 minutes.
41 minutes.
So we got about 10 minutes left. This is our main event here. So this is the debut of Mil Muertes.
Mil Muertes, yep. He's got one of the coolest finishers, dude.
I don't know much about him either. Is he still going?
Yeah, he's still wrestling.
Who's a bigger star, Mil Muertes or Blue Demon?
It's a hard one because Mil Muertes is a playoff of Mil Mascaras.
Okay.
So if you tie it back to Mil Mascaras is a bigger star. But if you're talking about Blue Demon's a legend. So
yeah. Dude, this guy's fucking big for a luchador.
He's jacked.
Yeah. Boy, he's got a great look on him here.
Google
that cape of his is cool, man.
Google who that is. You'll trip out.
Hold on. He's jacked, bro. Is that the dude from what's it called? TNA?
Yeah.
From the original TNA?
Yep.
No shit.
Yep.
Ricky Banderas.
Ricky Banderas.
No shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
He was a guy that had a hell of a fucking upside to him that for whatever reason it didn't work out for him too.
Right.
No shit, that's crazy. I would have never thought that.
And then the guy in the I don't know if they've shown the guy in the red mask yet.
No.
But he's El Fantasma.
Oh yeah, the guy from Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
They're apparently bringing him back as that too, Richie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently they've been talking about bringing him back as that.
Huh.
So Mil Muertes has been around wrestling since 1999 when he debuted in International Wrestling Association, and he wrestled there till 2009. No, he was never in TNA in the beginning days, but he got started in a heel stable with Savio Vega.
Savio Vega, that's right.
And then he went on to go and also work in Lucha Libre and AAA worldwide from 2006 to 2018. He even had a stint in Wrestling Society X. He was in TNA in 2007 through 2008 and 2013. He worked in Father James Mitchell's Kayfabe Son.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. Let's get this out here. So I'm looking him up a little bit more about him. He strangled Abyss with barbed wire on an episode. Okay.
Yep.
He went down to go wrestle in Puerto Rico for 3 years as well, from 2009 to 2012. He was in Lucha Underground from 2014 to 2018. And then he went off to work, I can't even say this, Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre from 2018 to 2022. He made his way to the United States in Major League Wrestling from 2021 to 2023, and he's been back in AAA. Yep, he's been back in AAA since 2024. Long career.
Long career. Big promotions, too.
Yeah. He's definitely had more than his fair share of work around the world, huh?
Absolutely.
Muertes now sends Demon and Demon reversal. The much larger Muertes now on the move.
Demon's a crisp worker.
Yep.
He's a big luchador too, wouldn't you say?
Blue Demon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's chunky.
Yeah, he's a big guy, man. He's not a small one. He looks like you'd think under that fucking under that mask. He looks like a guy that probably is like fucking 50 years old with gray hair under there to me.
Oh, absolutely.
He's got that total like dad barrel-chested body.
Yeah, he does.
Hikes it up almost up to his fucking nipples too. This Catina chick is fucking fine though, bro.
How do you get it around your back like that?
How do you get your pecs all the way around your back? He's a fantasy baseball expert, is what Jeremy said for MLB Network. That's what Striker's doing.
Wow.
Good for him. Mexico right now, I would not step foot down there until maybe 2 or 3 years from now. They're in the middle of an almost civil war with the cartels. Yeah. I don't want to go to battle with them.
No good.
You know, Jeremy, we're not going to get enough topic out of that with the best merch stuff, but we can definitely talk about it a little bit more later on when we get some more time. We're kind of just looking into it, and it's just hard to get a lot of like substance and topic. Let's wait till we get a few more people on next week, and we can kind of run with it for a little short segment. But it's just hard to market, and it's hard to get a lot of information out. I'd love to do a part of it. It's just there's just a lot to it's a hard one to market for a topic at least, and we've already got the next month planned out too. So we've been planning out the next month, but we'll definitely sprinkle in a little bit because we can definitely talk about some cool things. Like I think Sexy Stars, when she came in today with that cape, was awesome.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the female workers would be some of the best merch, that we see, or the best ring gear.
I think we're a little biased in saying that, but yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's the merch stuff or the costumes. It's hard to get a big topic out of it. I think they're great ideas for sure. I like talking, we can sprinkle on them. It's hard to get a, marketability out of it or a whole show.
Right.
I would say that I think some of these guys' costumes here, like Blue Demon and Mil Muertes here, I think they definitely don't have the best costumes and gear of all time for sure. I don't really see much flash about Blue Demon's outfit, but
no,
obviously he's a big star.
Huge star.
And I got to say this about Mil Muertes is his ring pants here are fucking look like pajamas. And Blue Demon looks like he's wearing a blue thong underneath that fucking that's
fucking nasty, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude, look at his chest from those slaps earlier. He's got like blood vessels broken on his fucking chest, guys.
This guy's a fucking monster, man.
The worst women of wrestling, we can definitely talk about that in the future.
You already know who's going to be number one on that list.
Well, you would just get you another good Natty rant. We could definitely hit some ones on there, though, for sure. I like some of the worst women's wrestlers of all time. No doubt about it. We could definitely talk about that in the futures. That Catina is now a former member of WWE. She was under the alias of Maxine in WWE through Florida Championship Wrestling. That became NXT. Nothing ever came about after that, though, for her reign. She just kind of disappeared.
Pretty much.
Interesting. She's got a great look to her. Chavo's coming out again.
Coming to Blue Demon's aid. Of course, last week these two had a great match, but this respect goes back generations. The Guerrero family, the Demon family.
Now, you said the first few episodes are a little slow compared to where they go, right?
Yeah.
Great matches, 100%.
I think so.
Why did he whack fucking Blue Demon now?
He turned on him.
Interesting.
Chavo ends up being a heel.
All right. Does he align with Mil Muertes, or was it just this match was just kind of set up his heel turn?
Set up his heel turn.
Yeah. Katrina's excited about it. Now Chavo's beating the shit out of the refs.
Yep.
Is that dope referee Bryce Remsburg from AEW?
It is.
Oh, God. That guy is an awful fucking ref.
Yeah, he is.
He's no Nick Patrick for sure.
No.
He's no fucking Mickey J and Jack Doan and Little Nate.
Little Nate.
Little Nate.
I always see those memes with fucking Little Nate run into the fucking ring. It's funny.
He's definitely one of the greatest refs of all time. Who are these?
There was
bums?
one where it was like when your wife's asking you to hurry up and get some in. And he's fucking just running.
All right, Sexy Star's coming out now to see what the hell Chavo's doing and stop him. Is she going to turn too?
No.
Oh, come on. That would have been good. Is he going to hit her with the chair? Let's see. Do you like when Vampiro talks Spanish, or does it annoy you? Oh, shit! He tagged her! Jesus!
Yeah.
That's a way to get some heat.
She got clobbered, man.
Dude, the guy's got it light, and she just got fucking crushed.
Yep.
Wow. Good heel turn there by Chavo. I'm not about hitting women like that, but he definitely got it over with you. Now they're coming out with the stretchers.
She's pretty much dead now.
Rest in peace, Sexy Star.
Fucked around and found out.
Yep. They made Chavo Guerrero look like fucking Brock Lesnar here.
Right.
They got the neck board out for Blue Demon to sell this. He's acting like he just got killed. Chavo's sitting right in the middle of the ring, giving him the big FU now. Now he's laughing.
Yep.
When Chavo would play the kooky characters, though, I was always a fan of it.
The kooky characters were good, but I liked his heel gimmicks. The only one I didn't like was when he was that fucking preppy golfer or whatever the fuck.
Kerwin White?
Kerwin White.
Oh, it was even funny that he tried to make it work, and it was just so bad it was good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the show for tonight, guys, for Lucha Underground. Another great episode, my friend.
I thought it was good. I think the third and the fourth episode really get good. I think it'll pick up and be more exciting.
Yeah, it's to me, they're just getting you to know some of the characters, and they're starting their storylines. Like any new promotion would have to. My one critique, though, that I would say is I would have liked to have seen them introduce a few more characters other than the same ones they've been kind of playing out. I know why they do it. They had limited time. It's only a 40-minute show in total. They're very limited on their TV time. But I think we could have brought maybe a couple more feuds out in the second one, and they could have done maybe some more backstage stuff to set it up. But when I see the ending there, it came out really good, and it was a great way to get Chavo over as a monster heel at that point, and to
for sure, and then on top of that, you're going to get to see how they begin to show their titles off too. So their championships are going to get introduced in the next few ones, so it'll be really cool.
How were their belts? Were they cool?
I thought so. Rewind didn't like them. They're extremely big.
Okay.
They're very big. So if you're not a big belt guy, then you're not going to like them. But I like the medallion one where they put the medallions in it, and basically, you participate in a tournament, and every match you win, you get a medallion to put on the belt till the belt gets filled up, and then the winner of that match gets a title shot. They cash it in basically, so it's their Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that. That's it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm interested when when they start introducing the belts.
Which is interesting because shortly thereafter, WWE started doing the side plates.
Yeah. Once again, goes back to what we were saying earlier, where we see some of the similarities on how they're doing things now. Definitely think they might have stole a few things, huh?
A little bit.
Just a little bit, But hey,
a little bit.
Imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
That's right.
You guys fans of Serena Deeb? I think she's a phenomenal worker for sure, Jeremy.
I don't even know who that is.
She was the one in the Straight Edge Society with CM Punk, the one that shaved her head. And then she's done a lot of work through the years in NWA. She was actually in NWA for a long time, AEW, WWE. She came back at one point. Great worker, actually. So she's another one that seems like she's got a little bit of an attitude, though, which is why she doesn't seem to last long at places, Jeremy. But that's just from an outside perspective looking in. I'm not a huge fan or anything, but when I've seen her, she's always been a pretty good worker. Very beautiful woman, too. You know?
Oh, yeah.
She was on the TV show The Cell of web series. This is Katrina he's talking about. He said that she went on to become a kind of a B-list actress. So in all the B movies. Good for her.
Cool.
Wait until you catch up to Pantera taking on Chelsea Green on Lucha Underground. Is it good, Richie?
Yeah, Chelsea Green gets pretty fucked up in that match.
Is that when she plays Laurel Van Ness?
Yes.
Okay, the hot mess type character or something like that?
Yeah, the hot mess, yeah.
I can't wait to see more of the evolution of the Penta and the Vampiro stuff that we've seen through the years too, that I do know about.
You're gonna love Penta's character in this. It's fucking perfect.
Penta's
it's how WWE should book him.
Yeah, he's always over with me. Well, all right, guys, we're out of time for tonight. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We both got to get up early and do some cooking and some family stuff. We wish you guys the best for a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great time with us as well. What was next week's topic that we decided on? Because we have about a month's worth of stuff to go. I don't want to do a watch along next week, though.
No.
Oh, stick the best people on the stick on the mic.
Yep, best people on the mic. We're gonna do that.
We've never done that on the show. We look through
it
the
should
archives.
Be interesting. Should be interesting.
We look through. We've never done that in general as a topic, which is surprising. We were talking about topics this week, and then I said, I think about doing this, but I think we've already done it. I mean, Lord knows we've done about 1,000 shows through the years together, so maybe we've covered it at some point, but never on this feed on our YouTube or Facebook or anything have I ever seen that. So next week we're going to do the greatest talkers, and we can sprinkle some other good stuff in there. Any closing thoughts, my friend?
No, I appreciate everybody coming out, spending time with us before their holiday and stuff like that. I hope you guys have a great holiday. Spend time with your families, get fat, watch football, and just, enjoy life, man. We only get one shot at this, so all these holidays and chances to make memories and stuff, make sure you're taking advantage of it. So
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, shoot me a message after, buddy. I got to be on the phone actually with my wonderful lady for a little bit before I go to bed, but shoot me a text, man, and I'll be on it for at least another half hour or so before I go to bed. Rand says, have a good day. It's Thursday tomorrow in Canada, so there's no Thanksgiving. That was last October. You're welcome. I can be serious, Rand. Hey, thanks, Rand. We appreciate it. And we appreciate all you guys a ton. You guys have a great, great night. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, have a great Thanksgiving. If you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, have a great rest of the week. We'll be back next week. Same time, same place. For Richie, I'm John. Have a great night. Thanks for watching Wrestling with Reality.